Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm gonna play some Pauper, and I'm gonna play Simic Landfall, the deck that Pauper to the People, the podcast, brewed for June 2013. So I'm playing against Roman 762, my sparring partner. I think this is one of our first matches. Thank you, Roman, for doing this. He's going to play Mono Black Control. Here on paupertothepeople.proboards.com we are discussing this deck, and here's my deck list. I'm going to play. We cut the Bogles, I cut the Mutagenic Growth, put in 4 Adventuring Gear, which might be too much, and a Primal Hunt Beast. I think Primal Hunt Beast is underestimated in Pauper, and that it will be good for some of the bad matchups that this deck has. Such as Cloudpost. So let's see what we can do. The deck obviously needs a lot of tuning. I hope we can do it in the thread. Yeah, let's see what happens. I chose Mono Black Control because I think this will test the Simic Landfall deck without crushing it. So let's see if we can grind our way past all the hate. God, I forgot my coffee. Hang on. I've lost like 4 Pauper matches in a row now, so I really like to win something. And I hope this will be it. Flicker Dream Stalker. So a Ledge Walker will be a good thing. He's probably getting Flicker. I think he's quite surprised with what the... I can almost hear him. But it took the Deprive, which surprised me. So let's create a little guy. Ledgewalker must be the thing, right? And I'm happy that I put in 4 Adventuring Gear against this opponent, even though he will probably kill off all my creatures, and then I will have no one to gear up. Nasty. There is my Deprive. I think I'm stalking and playing the Kalni Garden again. Hope I don't get Ushiba ganged. That would suck. I have 2 Archaeomancers in my deck. Ooh, he's drawing so many cards. Yeah, it might be time for Deprive here. At least now I have some sort of clock. And I feel that the Kalni Garden tokens are often pointless. But here, of course, they're protecting me against edicts. Oh, 12. Fading fast. Fathom Seer. Two islands, that's a lot. Should we aim at having 3 mana? Probably not. Yay, we produce so many Kalni tokens. Corrupt. No. What do I throw away here? Obviously not the Seer. So let's do that thing. Another Spectre. Now it might actually be the Kalni Garden, but I need to play the... It must be the Flicker then. Do I want to trade there? Probably not. But if he has a Corrupt, I'm just dead. And he now has a pretty quick clock as well. Well, I am durdling around on the ground with all my little guys. It seems like there should be synergies that are not there. I'm like, haha, I'm gonna do something awesome with these 4 0-1s, but there's like nothing to do with them. The only thing they do is to provide extra bodies, which could be relevant here. Okay, corrupt or no corrupt? That's what I want to know. He can even sign in Blood me. Okay, now I do want Landfall. And I will get Landfall. But I can still only do 7. So I don't need Landfall until next turn. Do I return the islands? It's better to have 2 power, isn't it? So I'll wait. Okay, now I have to return the island. And he lives. Which is nice. Okay, can he do 2 damage? Shout out to Avery61 there. He did a lot of work on the old brew for a month. From May. Okay. So now maybe this game is decided on Landfall. That would be sweet. Fume Spitter. He should block, or can't. So I will just now target this Dreamstalker and win the game in theory. And if he has a removal for the Dreamstalker, I'm dead. Maybe he's got a Tragic Slip. Oh, that's enough, isn't it? No, it's not enough. Oh, it's exactly. All right. Okay, what do I want against Mono Black Control? I still am not really sure what that card does. So, do I want this? Get the land. Return target creature from graveyard to your hand. Target creature gains flying. I don't want Sabotage, I don't want the Hydroblast, I don't want Thermocast. So I guess all of my cards are good against him then, and I'll just play without sideboarding. Let me know if that is wrong, what you think about it. I can't see anything to bring in here. And it looks like my sideboard is against other matchups. When I first looked at this deck, I was like, oh no, what are they doing? And I was like, we had so much fun in May with the Gruul Standard Pauper. I still think it's better for Standard Pauper to brew like this. But this deck has potential. It feels more powerful than I expected at first. We could probably cut some flickers. 4 flickers is a lot. I'm gonna go for the island here, because playing this deck without islands look horrible. And Muldrifters again. I should probably cut. I would probably cut 2 Fathom Seers and 2 Flickers for 4 Muldrifters. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I would love some Muldrifters in this deck. They do so much. Maybe 4 is excessive. Not certain. But they do seem better than Fathom Seer. At least... Okay, at the very least I cut 1 Ghostly Flicker for that. Is Combat Witches really that good against me? Maybe it is. Hey! How did that happen? I thought I cut the Bogle. I must have an old list. Version handling. The hardest thing about everything. God. Okay, so let's delete this list. I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, let's back to the action. Land destruction, okay. I seem vulnerable to land destruction then. I think land destruction is one thing I'm not vulnerable to. But I'll probably have to eat those words. I'm not gonna random groundswell here. Play Bogle. And a token for you to kill, sir. So I just think I lost my deck. Oh, there it is. Haha. Is that the new version then? Looks like it. No wonder I'm not drawing any Adventuring Gears. Because I selected the wrong deck. Version 3, maybe not the perfect software either. We are verdicting. Yeah, counterspell should possibly be prohibit or something else that costs 1 blue mana for situations like this. Not much going on over here. No beatdown from the Combo Witches. Yeah, I can get rid of one of my flickers. Dreamstalker will now make an appearance. Flicker feels so useless here. What am I going to flicker? I'm going to flicker lands. That's my thing. Or an Archaeomancers perhaps. That's not very impressive, is it? What about Seagate Oracles? Even they seem better than the Fathom Seers. Snuff out. Well, he's pretty much spent here. He's not doing a lot. Another flicker. So do I use my flicker for a 0-1? That doesn't seem very good, does it? Shitting Rat is very unfortunate. That probably won him the game right there. Now I can use my flicker to prevent 2 points of damage. Yahoo! The Seer. And I can't use him. Oh, I wish this was a Seagate Oracle. At least I can trade with a Shitting Rat. Which I am going to do. Yay! Get rid of my useless spells. I'm getting rid of counterspell because that seems even more likely not to be played. Yeah, another thing that costs double blue. What if that guy was a Seagate Oracle? Or a Muldrifter? Yeah, now I'm not gonna win this. One problem with brewing is that it's easy to try to be very, very unique. And then just cut good cards because they seem too mainstream, like Muldrifter and Seagate Oracle. I'm not a big fan of Seagate Oracle, but it seems to be a lot better than Fathoms here. I'm blocking here so he doesn't have... It doesn't really matter, but with my flicker I can live next turn, perhaps. Finally! I don't have much hope here. Though Gladeheart would have been fun in this matchup. I think I have to side out. Of course I couldn't have lived there, he could just kill me. I think I need to side out some flickers, they are really pointless. But I have nothing. Right. This is why you don't like two-color decks in Pauper. Why the dailies are full of one-color decks. Because you get these draws that are super sucky. You may then ask, why did I keep this draw? And I don't have any good answer to that, really. Except sort of major frustration with Pauper in general right now, having lost a lot of matches in a row. So I just expected that if I mulligan that I would get an even worse hand, but of course you can't think like that. It's I woke up at 3 AM in the morning, it's now 5:50, so I'm a bit like groggy as well, and now I have no Wild Might. I'll at least now have a counterspell to counter his Liliana Spectre, and then I can Archaeomancer it, which seems to be of some value. And I even draw the land to do so. There's a target for my flicker, but I don't expect Archaeomancer to survive the turn. Oh, he might survive the turn, but he won't survive to be abused. And mutagenic growth just seems utterly random. Should probably be cut too. But I might just... Alright, so it does live. And I have counterspell. I haven't played the land, so I can play the Dreamstalker. Return the island, play the island. And even though he destroyed my green mana here, I don't think... I think we're going to allow Combe. And we can mutagenic growth our way past him anyway. We're not gonna allow extra cards. Well, he's not gonna see this mutagenic growth coming. So what do I do now? Flicker, this is still a drawback. And the Dreamstalker's ability is just... It enables landfall, but at a huge cost. We can use it with the Kalni Garden, but Dreamstalker just isn't that good in the deck either. Being a 1/5 for 2 mana is underestimated, I give you that. Well, crypt-ratting the Dreamstalkers will be really, really hard. But I'm sure he'll try. What do I do then? Yeah, maybe he should just do that. We can flicker to get back counterspell. Oh, we can return Archaeomancer. Ah, that's a bit tricksy. Oh, and now we can block. So let's do that. Okay, this is my flicker. I flicker. Do they return at the same time? I flicker those two. And that would force him to use the Crypt Rat to kill the Archaeomancer, which he probably will, yes. No, he's verdicting. So I sacrifice the guy that is not flickered. And he allows it. So let's stack this properly. Okay, we want the Archaeomancer to resolve last. And he gets counterspell. Okay. So now we return a permanent, which is then the island, sadly. And then we get counterspell back. Well, we don't have much of a threat there. I think I misplayed it somewhere. Let me know if you think it could have been done better. I'm gonna counterspell and play the Glade Heart next turn. Archaeomancer seemed pretty good in the deck. And Dreamstalker maybe has a use there. I'm gonna counter the Sign in Blood here as well. I don't want to let him get ahead of me. Not too impressed by Crypt Rats. Bogle! Goddamn Bogle. Well, I'm gonna play Bogle because he's useless and it might force him to use the Crypt Rat. And then I'm gonna win riding my Glade Heart to victory. I am naturally gonna block the Crypt Rat if he attacks, but I don't expect him to attack. He has the 5 mana, so Dreamstalker is just dead here. Of course, it's better to do it on my turn. He has 2 cards. That is probably enough to turn it around. But I do have a Ledgewalker. That only has to hit 6 times. Now I really want to try out Adventuring Gear. Oh my god, I even bought them for this deck. Edict. That card is not good. Wonder why I haven't seen any corrupts yet. I hope he isn't playing that thing over corrupt. Always yes, always yield. Seven lives. Uh-oh, lots of mana. Snuff out. I still live. Way, ghostly flicker, horrible top deck. Though I can't save the Ledgewalker. But I can save that thing. Which of course is not bad. But I wish I had Adventuring Gear in my deck and could equip this Ledgewalker. Though Bone Splitter would probably just be better, even in a landfall deck. And there we go! The dream has been crushed. Kelny Garden! Well, Adventuring Gear would work on this guy too. And now he is gonna Siphon Life me to death. Now it has done more damage than a corrupt. Do I let it die? I think I do. Oh, it does damage to the creatures as well. Alright! Well, I will not do 10 damage before he plays Siphon Life twice. So I have lost this match. And I think I lost it because I have so many cards that are dead draws so much of the time. Saving the groundswell here as I can't kill with it. So I'm better off just protecting myself with it. I think though I'm making myself vulnerable for shitting rats. Well, he won the game. But now I can't wait to test this deck with the proper deck list. Thank you Roman762 for sparring. And thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan, and I was playing Pauper to the People's Brew of the Month for June.